What up, guys? James from Bull Pros here. Want to give you all the Week 13 recap of all the NFL action. We had 6 teams on bye week. We had the Ravens, Bills, Bears, Raiders, Vikings, and Giants on bye weeks. Let's get into the action. Cowboys beat the Seahawks 41-35. Best Thursday night football game I've seen in a while. Cowboys defense showed up big late in the game to stop the Seahawks in the last 3 drives on all 4th down attempts they had for those 3 drives. Big game for the defense, making plays when it was necessary and to allow the offenses to score, to be able to get back in this game to win it. Also, 5th game this year, the Cowboys have scored 40 points in a game. Unbelievable. Dolphins destroy the Commanders 45-15. No shocker there. Just another beatdown for the Dolphins. This team is a very balanced team. It could be something really special. Wild stat, the last 6 games, the Dolphins defense has only allowed 17 points at most in each game. With that offense scoring at will, with that defense, this could be an extremely dangerous team. Wow, fun to watch. Falcons beat the Jets 13-8. Snore fest for sure. Just an absolute barn burner of a game here. Pretty much the inept Jets offense allowed that Falcons defense to win this one. Ugly game all around, but for the Falcons, they are now 6-6 in first place for the NFC South. Let's go. Texans beat the Broncos 22-17. Massive game for both teams to stay in the playoff hunt. The Broncos got into the red zone late in the 4th quarter with a chance to win it, but the Texans got a little pressure on Russell Wilson. And what does he do and should not do? Throws a pick in the end zone to end it. Get a little pressure on Russell Wilson, he'll make mistakes. Big win for the Texans, tough loss for the Broncos. Chargers beat the Patriots 6-0. Yeah, that's a football score game. That's not a baseball game. First time the Chargers have beat the Patriots since 2005 in Foxborough. It seems like everyone is finally getting their revenge on Belichick when he's down. Wild stat, Patriots lose the lowest scoring NFL game in 5 years. They have now lost 3 straight games where their defense has allowed 10 points or fewer. And this is the first time in 30 years they failed to score more than 7 points in 3 straight games. Wow, unbelievable to see. What a change that franchise has gone since Tom Brady has left. Colts beat the Titans 31-28 in OT. Titans drive the ball downfield late in overtime to get a field goal, but the jockstrap king Gardner Minshew gets his shot and bombs the ball 55 yards to Alec Pierce to get to the 4-yard line. Absolute clutch play and ended the drive with a walk-off TD to Michael Pittman. Unbelievable game. Wow, big win for the Colts. Cardinals beat the Steelers 24-10. Whoa! The Cardinals beat the Steelers? What a shocker of a game. Sure, the Cardinals won the game, but this pregame outfit by Kyler Murray is an absolute L. Who looked at that on the rack and said, that's a fire outfit. I could rock that as an NFL starting quarterback. Looking like an old school lollipop here. Found the inspiration for this outfit. But really, who wore it better? The lollipops or Kyler Murray? Man, that's a terrible outfit. You ain't gonna rock that going to some steak dinner or some fancy dinner at all. My goodness. Yikes. Buccaneers beat the Panthers 21-18. Well, they fired Frank Wright because the offense wasn't going well, and I guess this is an improvement because they scored more points in this game than the last 5 games. Wild stat, first time the Panthers have scored 2 touchdowns on offense since October 15th. Well, I guess it's a step in the right direction? Question mark. Niners throttled the Eagles 42-19. The Niners made this game a business trip and showed up as a team all blacked out pre-game. I know Halloween is done, but they murdered the Eagles in this one. Little revenge game from last year's NFC Championship game. But games like this, it's regular season, it really matters in the playoffs. So do it again in the playoffs. Once again, a healthy Niners team is a scary team. Watch out. Rams beat the Browns 36-19. Joe Flacco is back and starting for the Browns, but the Rams did not allow him to get his first win with his first start with the Browns. Kind of a beatdown, to be honest. In a year where the Rams are rebuilding, they are 6-6 and in second place in the NFC West. Unreal to see. Wild stat, the Browns' last 9 games in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, they are 0-9 since 2012. Whoa, that is wild. Browns have had a lot of bad years, by the way, too, so kind of makes sense. Packers beat the Chiefs 27-19. Well, the NFL is rigged. Ain't no way the Packers should have won this game. All of a sudden, they became a relevant team in the NFC. It's insane how much of a turnaround this team has happened in the last 3 weeks. Wild to see there's some late calls that kind of favored for the Packers too. Little strange. Generally Chiefs get those calls, but not this game. Also, Matt LaFleur's win-loss record in December is absolutely ridiculous. Now 16-0. Wow, that is unreal. Lions beat the Saints 33-28. Lions now have a 3-game lead in the NFC North and still have 5 games to play. This could be the best Lions team ever in the history of this franchise. Wow. Watch out, guys. Here they come. Bengals beat the Jaguars 34-31 in OT. Season-saving win from Jake Browning for the Bengals. Who would have thought this game would have been tied late in the fourth quarter, 28-28, with Jake Browning as the Bengals quarterback versus Trevor Lawrence. And then, Trevor Lawrence goes down with a bad ankle injury late in the fourth. Massive loss for the Jaguars if he's out for a while. Wild stat, this is the first road win on Monday Night Football for the Bengals since 1990. 1990? How was that even possible? Wow. That's our Week 13 full recap of all the NFL action. A lot of great games, some snorers, some phenomenal games. On to Week 14. Let's go.